What's going on around New Jersey? Coming up on Carpe Diem. Hello, and welcome to Carpe Diem. I'm Asia Andrews. In Essex and Union County, we take a look at new developments, growth, and expansion within Montclair and a surrounding town. Community and student involvement highlights what the areas represent. Today, we take a closer look at the people who are instrumental in what enhances our communities. Here at Montclair, students are offered the opportunity to become a part of a wide range of organizations on campus. One in particular, Student Life at Montclair, strives to bring the campus community together by providing many fun and free events for the student population. Let's take a look and see how they shape our community.
At Montclair State University, don't just join any organization. Join Student Life at Montclair. As incoming freshmen, most students don't know what group to turn to. They don't know how to get involved. But let's shed some light on Student Life at Montclair so you get a better understanding.
We oversee all of the programs that SLAM, Student Life at Montclair, does. It's a lot of fun. It can range from big events to small events to everything in between, like MGLO, Montclair Fest, Winter Ball, Spring Bash, and a lot of 1908s, Homecoming, and Spring Week. I started off my freshman year not being involved, trying to figure out what I wanted to do for myself personally and trying to get my bearings academic-wise. And then sophomore year, I stepped into being a general member for SLAM because my friend Denise was like, hey, you should come over, like, it would be a lot of fun.
As far as SLAM, I also oversee SLAM as well. So I work with them on their different events, the homecoming concert, the spring concert, MGLO, all those different large-scale programming events. I work with them with that as well. My first year was awesome. So the second week of school, actually, I went out to a SLAM event. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a game night that they were having, and they had free burritos, water ice. So my roommate was like, oh, you want to go? I was like, sure, I'll go, why not? So we went there, and they were also doing a raffle for a 37-inch flat screen TV, but they were doing it at like 10:30 at night. So I went to the event, hung out a little bit, then I left, and then I came back for the ticket drawing, and then they actually called my ticket, and I went off. Like, I was shaking, I didn't know what to do with myself. So second week of school, as a freshman, I won a 37-inch flat screen TV. So after that, I was like, okay, this organization is awesome. I want to get involved, help out, participate. So after that, I got some of the executive board's contact information and told them I want to help, I want to be involved. So they reached back out to me, and then from there, it's been great. SLAM does so much for our campus community in the sense that it provides an extra element to your college experience. So it adds something to do outside of the classroom. It's kind of sad where you see the students who come to MSU, go to class, go home, and they have to go to work, or they do so many other things but aren't able to get the full MSU experience. So SLAM tries to help out with that outside the classroom experience. So providing students with fun concerts, or just Build a Buddy, which is like a Build-A-Bear, providing them with that extra layer to say, okay, I went to MSU and I had a great time in the classroom and outside the classroom as well.
I was actually pretty involved in high school, actually, but I never did anything like this. I never really did programming or things like that to contribute to the campus community or to my high school community. I always sort of did things for myself. My first year at Montclair was fantastic. My orientation leader was Casey Coleman. He wasn't really heavily involved with SLAM for his entire college career, and he told me about it. And my first day here, he told me I should come to these meetings, the SLAM meetings. And so the only thing I did my freshman year was go to class, hang out with my friends, and do SLAM.
Well, I first started as an SGA legislator, and then one of my friends texted me on the day of a concert for Time Flies and saying, we really need help to get this set up and everything, and so I got involved with that. And then my co-director right now, Janelle, I sat down and I had a cappuccino with her for the first time. My first cup of coffee ever was with her.
I'm a commuter. I still commute since my freshman year. I live about like 25 minutes away, so it's not that bad. But I felt like a little fish in a huge sea. I was really nervous because all my friends from home went out of state, so I really felt like alone in a sense. So I knew in my orientation that I knew I needed to be involved just like I was in high school.
For any students who wish to join a group, make lasting friends, and benefit their community, there is an organization for you, and it's Student Life at Montclair. One of SLAM's main goals is to bring the campus community together through fun activities, but also to encourage new students to get involved. Whether it's ziplining with your roommate or even attending MGLOW, there are many different ways that you can get involved with SLAM.
I actually transferred here in 2013. So my first year here was a little different because when I did move in with all the freshmen, I was older than them. So I wanted to find a group of friends, a group of like-minded people that wanted to have fun and get something done at the same time. My experience has been phenomenal. I couldn't ask for a greater time and greater people to spend it with.
We at SLAM
Want you to consider joining our group.
For more information about SLAM, visit their office in the Student Center Annex. And remember, your first step to campus involvement is opening the door.
Our next story follows the expansion of the School of Communication at Montclair State University and how these developments are good not only for the students but also for the professionals. With new technology on the rise, let's see how Montclair is going to apply these tech-savvy changes in the coming years.
With expansion on the horizon, Montclair State University is growing in proportion. A new science building, a new school of business, as well as a new redesign for Moorhead Hall. These aren't the only changes occurring for the School of Communication and Media. A new building is being built upon the remnants of the old Dumont station. Here, Dean Gerskis and Nick Zanis discuss the new renovations.
It started about 3 years ago. The idea was that we needed a facility that was going to be able to house this new school, that we needed to upgrade our production and post-production instructional facilities as well as our support facilities. So Moorhead Hall, which we're sitting in right now, was the first step in that. And that gave us the opportunity to bring together all of the faculty and administrators connected with the school. So they're all in one place. Previously, they were all over the campus.
There's a lot of expansion going on, obviously. You know, there's going to be a brand new building that's going to sit between this building and the old Dumont TV Center, right? As part of that building, there's going to be a 175-seat presentation hall with 4K projection. So for filmmaking and things of that nature, if you want to show a film, you'll have a place that you can really do it. In addition to that, we had 2 high-definition studios and 2 high-definition control rooms. We're building those out as larger control rooms. And we're also adding a 3rd control room and a 3rd studio. But the biggest difference is that that control room and studio will be the first 4K broadcast facility anywhere in the country. The one thing that the university intends on doing is constantly refreshing the equipment every several years. One of the pitfalls about universities, particularly state, is the funding isn't always there to upgrade. But there's been a commitment made that every 3 to 4 years we will have the opportunity to refresh the equipment so that we keep it state-of-the-art and modern.
Among other equipment being renewed, the studio equipment is top of the line and is already in production. we caught up with a professor in the School of Communications who was ecstatic about the changes to come.
It's not so easy to bring three departments together like we have, the film department, the broadcasting department, and the communication studies department. But now that we've been together for about 2 years, it's actually really exciting to be working together with people that really, in the old format, we would have had very little contact with. I'm optimistic that the transition is going to go smoothly with the new facilities because we already went through the first phase of it this past winter when we moved our studios from Dumont Television Center to Life Hall to make room for the renovation of the old Dumont Center and to be incorporated into the new building. And I expected it to be so problematic the first week of class coming back. When you move a studio like that, the wiring and the complexity of it is tremendous. But it was actually glitch-free, which is probably the first time we've ever had a semester start totally glitch-free from a technical point of view.
Although Dumont is shut down for the renovations to come, students look forward to the future and explain what this new building means to them.
I'm really excited for the expansion of the School of Communication and the new building. I think the new studio space is something we've needed for a while. I like the new technology in it, that the 4K studio sounds exciting. Just little bits and rumors I've heard. The new radio station sounds pretty cool too. It has like cameras in it so you can like webcast your radio show kind of thing. So I'm pretty excited for the new space and the expansion and the new school in general.
The expansion will help students be able to grow within their field because they'll have better technology to work with. For me, I'm an audio major, and they're getting a new Foley station, so I'll be really excited about that.
The trust that they give all the students and being able to use the equipment when they need to do projects for school or not a part of school is really cool, especially for students that don't have the money to get their own equipment. I feel that it's a great opportunity for students to get their hands dirty and learn about everything that they can about the industry.
Well, the rooms that we have now are kind of small. We only have this one room for audio, and there's another room, but no one really uses it as much. So I guess it would be good for more rooms and more times for people to get in and finish their schoolwork and projects.
This new building marks the dawn of a new educational process.
Well, I think it's a pretty exciting project all the way around. It's going to be a great opportunity for students to work in state-of-the-art production facilities, bleeding-edge production facilities. There will be less concern over the availability of facilities because there'll be many more studios. Post-production will be great. There'll be an audio area as well as a picture area. In addition to that, we'll have gathering spaces like our 175-seat theater. So it's a place that'll attract people from around the campus, from around the community, and it'd just be a great place to go to school.
It's great to see business thriving within our communities and students making a difference. Carpe Diem will return after this short message.
In this great country, there is an issue that is affecting the nation. Hunger is an overlooked issue that is reaching communities far and wide. Even the most unlikely of areas are hit with this hardship. People go by every day not knowing that their neighbors could be struggling to feed their families or themselves. However, there is a place of refuge for those that need help and for those that want to give back. In Essex County, this place is called the Human Needs Food Pantry. Run completely by volunteers and on generous donations, this nonprofit organization not only provides food, but also pet food, clothing, medical screening, and other necessities people may not be able to afford.
These people rely on us, they need us, and the Human Food Pantry needs you. We need the support of volunteers, we need the donations of food. We exist solely on the generosity of our donors.
Nonprofit organizations in the area have been making a significant impact on the surrounding communities by helping those in need. Sage Elder Care is one of these organizations providing services to help older adults for no charge. However, Sage Elder Care still needs funding for these services. In this next story, we take a look into how donations and volunteer work play a role in funding Sage Elder Care's program.
Located in Summit, New Jersey is Sage Elder Care. Sage Elder Care is a private nonprofit organization concerned with the health and general welfare of older citizens and their families. Incorporated in 1954, Sage Elder Care is distinguished from other elder service providers by being the oldest agency in New Jersey, but also one of the few in the United States that offers a comprehensive array of programs under one roof. Sage has been serving seniors and their families in Union, Essex, Morris, and Somerset counties for over 60 years. What most people don't know is how Sage Elder Care gets its funding for their services and programs. So let's take an inside look at how the community helps fund Sage Elder Care. Located in the basement of Sage Elder Care's main building is a workshop that gives back to the community in more ways than one. The Sage Elder Care Restoration Workshop is a place where people go to have old furniture repaired. But it also serves as a place where volunteers can go to learn new skills and to make new friends. Meet Al Kessler, the manager of the Restoration Workshop, who has been here for over 16 years.
I'm a retired dentist. I practiced dentistry in Millburn, New Jersey for approximately 44 years. When I retired, I volunteered at Sage Elder Care Workshop. I've been with them now approximately 16 years. It started as a operation about over 50 years ago in the basement of an old building where retired men could get together who were interested in woodworking, could get together and pursue their hobby. And it slowly but surely evolved into this fundraising operation where we took in work from outside customers and repaired items and rewove seats and provided all kinds of service as a fundraising operation for Sage.
We are very happy because, we donate a lot of money with our work, so I think we made $85,000 last year from repairs, that's pretty good. So that's a little chunk of money for the institution, that's good.
We charge what we charge, but if you had to get somebody out in the market without volunteers to volunteer the labor, I'm not sure you could make a living doing it because it's just a very tedious process.
It's evolved into practically a small business where I'm doing the buying, the assignment of work, dealing with customers, and I'm involved in all phases of the operation. I do a bit of the work still, but not too much.
By bringing in your furniture to this restoration workshop, you're not only giving back to Sage Elder Care, but you're also giving back to these men and women who have been working long enough who now just want to enjoy the little things in life.
Nice to be here.
I'm one of the new guys, or I am the new guy. About 3.5 months now. So I enjoyed a bunch. It's a good bunch of folks. My father used to go upstairs and avail himself of the services of Sage, so it gives me an opportunity to pay him back a little bit. So it's fun.
It's just being with people. I mean, when you're retired, you tend, or at least I tend to spend a lot of time alone. My wife works. So it's good to get up in the morning, have someplace to go. There's people here to talk to.
There you go. Ta-da! Thank you.
And I've learned a lot also, in working here. When I first came in here, I really didn't know that much about working with wood. This gave me an opportunity to start learning and learn more and more about doing that. So it's been good. Oh, and the highlight of the day is our coffee break, which is at 10 o'clock, which is when I show up, actually.
This is the best part.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is what...
Especially when someone brings donuts.
You once asked, what we enjoy most? It's this.
I enjoy getting together with the other workers because if you're home and you're retired, what's there to do? You know what I mean? You have to sit and watch TV, and after a while you go crazy. Retirement is not all it's led up to be, unless you got a lot of money.
This workshop also serves a great purpose for those that want to do something after they retire.
We have people who want to volunteer. Some of them stay on for years and others drop out after a period of time. They realize they can't handle it.
The first thing you got to do, as I said,
This young man, everybody's a young man according to me. He retired as a software engineer, and now he's looking to give back to the community and help out. So we'll see how that works out.
my wife's company, putting up my back sweat.
The plans is to keep it rolling as long as the people bring things in. We hopefully will be here to provide the service.
Next up, Upper Montclair is home to a small business in a big community. With each employee and customer comes his or her own views on the importance in which that community brings. In this story, we get a closer look at the Little Daisy Bake Shop and are able to understand what the community of Montclair means to this incredible business.
On Valley Road, the Little Daisy Bake Shop is Upper Montclair's go-to bakery. With its outstanding employees and amazing customers, we have creator and owner Jennifer Snyder to thank. With her continuous hard work and devotion, the Little Daisy Bake Shop wouldn't be the award-winning bake shop it is today.
I'm Jennifer Snyder, and I'm the owner of the Little Daisy Bake Shop.
It is evident after meeting Jennifer that the big community of Montclair is essential to her small business.
I think that small businesses are really important, especially to a town like Montclair. It adds a lot of character. I think that we know a lot of our customers first name basis. We know a lot of their kids. We're a tradition for each year to do their birthday cakes, but we're also a daily stop on a lot of our customers' daily routine. They'll come in every day to just chat, and we learn more about their families. We learn more about them every day, and we love it. So it's not just a customer thing, but it's sort of like the town is our family.
However, the Little Daisy Bake Shop is like no other.
The Little Daisy Bake Shop is different than other bakeries because we're peanut and nut free. People have come a long way with kids who have nut allergies. And it's been really special to see the kids come in and the parents kind of stand in the back, and we've had a couple parents just stand by the door and start crying and tell their kids that they could look at anything they wanted in the bake shop. They could have anything they wanted, and the kids would come up and get so excited, and they're not used to that, and it's a fun thing to see.
So Little Daisy Bake Shop is one of the best bake shops in my town because it's nut-free, and since I'm allergic to nuts, it makes me feel comfortable to have a bake shop near me where I can actually eat stuff.
It wasn't easy hours when opening the bake shop, and Jennifer has a lot of people to thank for its current success.
My hours when I first started, I was out here at like 4 in the morning and work until like 1 in the morning, and then I go home, sleep for a couple hours, and then come back. I did that for probably about 8 months. I have unbelievable staff. I have unbelievable people who work here and treat this place like it's their own, and very, very lucky with that.
The Little Daisy Bake Shop means a lot to me actually. It's a place for people to come to get freshly made baked goods that don't have preservatives, that are made daily, that are sort of more old-fashioned and true to what bakeries used to be.
When I asked Selena how she felt about the bakery, she had a quick response.
I look forward to coming and working at the Little Daisy Bake Shop every day that I come here. It's fun, it's different, and it's a very tight, close community.
Another person who has been at the bake shop since day one is Jennifer's neighbor, Christina.
Hi, my name is Christina O'Neill, and what I do here is I help out in the back of the kitchen, and I've been here since the beginning, since the store opened.
Although Christina is new to the bakery business, she also had a quick response when asked what the bake shop means to her.
I usually bake at home and everything, so coming here, it's nice to be here and to work with all the other bakers and learning new things all the time as well, and learning how to create a cake and create cookies and decorate and just basically learn a lot of the ways of baking.
Aside from the select few who have been there since the beginning, there are more recent employees who are happy they've come across the bakery.
My name is Arden Alec. I've been a counter girl at Little Daisy Bake Shop for a year and a half now. I chose to work here because it was very welcoming. It was just a very fun and bright environment, and I felt like it would be something beneficial for me, and people who come in all the time just say how great the customer service is, how happy everyone is, and just people come in for a good experience and good food. All of our customers love us. We love all of our customers, and I feel very honored to be a part of this community.
As we've seen, the Little Daisy Bake Shop is known for its family environment and loyal customers. Whether it's a small child, teenager, or couple, the customers have nothing but praise for this incredible bake shop.
It's definitely the best bakery in the area. I love the chocolate chip cookies. Also, they have great coffee. She's always coming up with new things, so we love the food, but we love seeing the people too.
The Little Daisy Bake Shop obviously has a stunning array of food. I rather like the chocolate offerings, especially the chocolate chip scones. I put on probably about 15 pounds because of them, but that's because I'd eat probably 2 of them a day. So I've stopped that. I let my wife eat most of the food for me. And obviously it's a pillar of the community. You come down, what is this, Valley Road. It's here, it's got great hours, exceptionally friendly staff. And we always like to come in and have a bit of a chat while my wife has her coffee, and I look at the food and she eats some of it.
You know, we live in the area. Our kids go to preschool in Montclair, so we come by here every day after school, and we've gotten to know a lot of people, just to our regulars here, and also get to know the people who work here. And it's really, it's become sort of a family environment that we come here all the time.
Neighboring businesses of the bake shop also enjoy popping in to grab their favorite treats.
Little Daisy Bake Shop is really great to the community. You know, it's right in the heart of Montclair, and it attracts a lot of people from all over. I work right across the street, and every day I see this place is filled up. It's definitely a small business, an only business, but it's such a key part to Montclair as a community. I would say this part of this stretch of town wouldn't be the same without Little Daisy's.
It is clear that Jennifer made the right choice in creating her bakery within Montclair's community. With its exceptional employees and loyal customers, we can expect for the Little Daisy Bake Shop to be around for many years to come. To learn more about the Little Daisy Bake Shop, you can check out their website, littledaisybakeshop.com, or contact them at 973-707-2157.
It's great to learn more about the place we call home. Getting a deeper look into expansion in education and community involvement makes us more aware and keeps us up to date. This wraps up this edition of Carpe Diem. For more information on this or any other episode of Carpe Diem, write to us at the email address on your screen, carpediem@mail.montclair.edu, or call us at 973-655-5158. Until next time, I'm Asia Andrews. Thanks for watching.